A school bus going the extra mile for its community. In the outback town of Stonehenge, getting a school bus service into gear in 2020 opened doors for local kids. For years, the Laidler family on Kapakai Station, 100 kilometres north of town, juggled running a sheep property and distance education for their 4 girls.
We couldn't find a governess to teach 4 kids. They're pretty hard to come by. So it was me, and then my husband works away 70% of the time, so I need to be able to get outside. So when I was teaching, I couldn't do both.
So when the possibility arose, the Laidlers seized the opportunity to send their kids to school on the bus, even if it meant still having to drive 30 kilometres down their driveway to get to their stop.
So valuable. It frees up my time, and the kids love it. I ask them all the time if they want to come back and me teach them. No, Mum, no. They love the interaction, and we wouldn't be there if the bus run didn't run. I mean, there's no way I would travel 100k either way, So the bus run is vital. And I mean, the bus run's vital to keep the school going too, I think, because there's only 2 children not on the bus run.
Have a good day, everybody.
But it's not just remote families benefiting from the service. Faced with dwindling enrolments and concerned about the school's future, a small group of families and staff banded together in 2020 to try a new approach to draw in potential students.
It was initiated by the principal at the time to run a pilot bus program using a Barcoo Shire Council bus.
And here's the 3 precious cargoes more.
From humble beginnings, the pilot succeeded in luring in new students from nearby stations. And grazier Mick Campbell said the next step was to approach the Department of Transport for a subsidised bus run.
The critical number there was to get 3 distance eligible families and 7 students to start that run. We were lucky enough we had 9 students, so we got the bus run initiated, and from then it's just grown.
As you can see, the bus has been a success, with school enrolments jumping from 3 to 17 since the service started in 2020. And none of these country kids seem to mind the 150-kilometre round trip each day.
Yeah!
But as the dedicated group behind the bus found, it wasn't easy finding the right driver in the tiny town of less than 50 people.
That was a challenging part of it, convincing somebody to relocate to Stonehenge.
My precious cargo. I've called them that ever since I started driving the bus.
66-year-old grandmother from Warwick, Deb Porter, decided to give it a crack.
I fully understand that if not for this bus, that school would possibly be really struggling for students. The community and the school has never stopped thanking me for doing this job, but it benefits me as much as the children in the school doing this job.
Deb, who was a finalist in the Queensland Bus Driver of the Year Awards, says the experience has given her life more purpose.
Regardless of how one might be feeling, you've got to get up. You get up and go. And as you're getting older, mature age as they call us, it's nice to have that feeling that you're needed and that you're doing something that's helping somebody, and it does wonders for yourself and your mental and your well-being. I love those kids and the people and the families. It's been the best thing for me.
Stonehenge State School Principal Bridget Ryan says the classroom has plenty of benefits for the 5 families relying on the bus to get to school.
I think the benefits to being in our school is that they are socialising with other kids. At the moment we're quite fortunate because we have a number of kids around the same age, so they are getting on quite well with each other, playing in the playground, and just listening to them laughing at lunch is just beautiful.
Back on the bus, it's an approach working for these students, where a 2-hour round trip to school is worth celebrating.
Stonehenge Walkway, are we ready? Up, wait, ever!